If you're over 60, it's probable that you aren't even conscious that your strength is diminishing. Every decade, muscle loss can occur to 15% of your capacity. And past the years, at 65, things tend to progress more rapidly. Moreover, most elderly individuals are oblivious to it. However, the situation deteriorates. The 8 crucial items that have been demonstrated to stop and potentially turn back this losses are not exceeded by more than 99% of elderly individuals. The 8 elements abundant in nutrients found in real nutrient-rich foods, rather than supplements or medications, support healthy aging strength, alleviate swelling, and address the decline in repair associated with aging. The 8 meals rich in essential nutrients that help older adults address muscle loss are presented in this video from least to the highest degree of effectiveness. The third item on this list represents the meal plan. Based on a 25 clinical trial, it improved mobility quickness, stability, and lower body power while reducing signs of muscle loss by 41% in individuals aged 70 and above. Most practitioners don't mention it, and it's not what you presume. Nonetheless, we will take care of that. Before we begin, kindly share. Let us know in the comments where you're tuning in from which city you are located, and when the upcoming celebration is. Each remark is being reviewed and addressed without any additional delay. Without further ado, let's start with number 8. While it may not be the most effective for this list, remains better than 90% of what older adults consume today. 8th, lentils in crimson. Even if they appear to be similar to a nutrient-rich food source, red lentils are unexpectedly strong, particularly for senior individuals striving to restore their strength in a healthy manner. Crimson legumes are distinctive due to their inclusion of numerous plant-derived protein combined with dietary fiber and intricate carbohydrates that break down gradually. Lentils operate slowly, yet animal proteins respond rapidly, especially if your digestion has progressed with time. They provide a consistent provision of amino acids that your muscles can take in slowly. That's slow and steady. It is crucial to ensure proper release. Lentils offer a more manageable, simpler-to-process source of nutritional support for seniors who experience reduced appetites or have struggling with the digestion of substantial portions. Researchers studied older individuals on a diet focused on plant-based options that included red. Consuming lentils 4 times a week provides essential nutrients, research released in 2021. Participants' strength and mobility enhanced by 12% following 8 weeks, while the control group exhibited no noticeable distinction. Furthermore, the group showed a decrease in inflammation indicators and enhanced glucose regulation awareness. 2 essential elements of the capacity of the body to maintain and develop muscle post the age of 60. Red lentils, which are rich in magnesium and polyphenols, support in alleviating swelling, which subsequently enhances the body's ability to take in nutrients and improve digestion. Rinse the dried red items. Cook lentils thoroughly by boiling them in water or at a low temperature. Boil the sodium broth for 15 to 20 minutes until they are gentle for optimal strength, constructing impact. To reduce inflammation, incorporate black pepper and turmeric. For taste and beneficial fats, incorporate garlic and olive oil. They can be blended for a nutrient-rich topping on whole grain loaf, incorporated into broths, or combined into gently prepared rice. Consuming them while they are heated and freshness is essential, especially as a component following a meal for recuperation or after participating in exercise. Independently, crimson lentils may not be a cure-all, but it's a solid foundation to begin with. They are rich in protein, gentle on the digestive system, and filled with essential elements that your muscles require time to recover from daily activities. Tension. This small heartbeat can function as the foundation if you're beginning from the beginning, to build your strength. Numerical value 7 ricotta cheese. While it may seem to be merely another dairy item, ricotta cheese provides a unique blend of proteins that process at varying rates, especially casein and whey, which is an essential aspect that many older adults are missing. Due to this combination, it is ideal for assisting senior individuals whose ability to process food has diminished, restore muscle tissue. Due to the fact that ricotta is gentle, mild, and simple to process, older adults can take in its amino acids more effectively without encountering irritation in the digestive system than they could with firmer cheeses or more refined dairy items. Furthermore, it possesses substantial amounts of calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin A, all of which enhance bone density and support nerve function indications and muscular movements that maintain your strength. During a span of 12 weeks, older adults who incorporated a reasonable quantity of ricotta cheese consumed in a single meal each day achieved a 14% growth in muscle vitality and bodily performance, as indicated by a study released in 2020, the American Journal of Clinical Dietary Health. Furthermore, the research revealed the group consuming ricotta experienced improved outcomes, the uptake of protein, and a reduced rate of protein loss associated with aging than the reference group. The reality that the participants did not introduce any additional exercises to their routines merely served to emphasize how remarkable this is. Every one of them, the bodies simply needed to respond to the suitable protein at the suitable instant. Strive for approximately 8 ounces of ricotta as a nighttime treat or as a component of a substantial meal to gain the utmost advantages. It can be used as a replacement for mayonnaise or cream cheese in delicious savory dishes such as whole grain wraps. Mix it into a protein blend for a smooth consistency or mix it with cinnamon and diced fruit for a refreshing dessert. Should it be the case, whenever feasible, opt for full-fat options that are low in sodium. Ricotta. While the decreased sodium is beneficial, manage blood pressure. The fat encourages fullness and assists in the transport of lipids able to dissolve essential substances. To enhance natural digestion, substances consume it with a reasonable quantity of berries or kiwi if digestion is a concern. Despite its humble appearance, ricotta holds significant authority. Incorporating this gentle including cheese in your weekly diet can have a more impact than you may realize if you're an older adult facing challenges with appetite energy dips or unexplained muscle discomfort. It has been demonstrated to assist in reversing the subtle deterioration that happens with the passage of time, is abundant in restorative energy, and is gentle to the human form. Bone broth ranks as the 6th item. Bone health is crucial for overall well-being and requires regular checkups and assessments to ensure everything is functioning properly. Broth might appear as a straightforward warm drink, yet it's among the most effective healing foods you can provide your body if you're an older adult trying to address muscle deterioration. The unique amount of collagen, gelatin, amino acids such as proline and glycine, and essential minerals such as calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium found in bone broth is what contributes to its powerful effects. It seems you are seeking assistance. Can utilize these nutrients for an extended period, ease your joints. They improve digestion, help your intestines take in an increased amount of protein from all other sources you consume nourishment, and uphold the supportive structures, the connective material around your muscles. That is crucial. As we grow older, the ability to take in nutrients diminishes. If your digestive system isn't operating properly, if done correctly, your eating habits could be quite nutritious, yet still experiencing muscle loss. Investigators found that each day intake of collagen-rich bone broth significantly improved muscle recovery, reduced swelling, and helped in reducing symptoms of muscle loss by 18% more than 10 weeks in elderly individuals with ongoing reduction in muscle mass. Based on a 2021 examination published in Essential Elements, alongside the building blocks of proteins, improved rest, and evening muscle recovery, the collagen allowed participants move with greater ease by alleviating discomfort in the joints. Older adults who had difficulties with mobility in the past, lifting light objects, showed improvement, vitality, a faster recuperation, and improved movement as a consequence of that mixture. Enjoy a cup of either homemade or high-quality brew, commercially prepared bone broth on a daily basis, ideally during the evening or in the intervals between meals for the best results. To ensure that all the essential nutrients and structural proteins are thoroughly eliminated, seek out broths crafted from organic chicken bones or beef sourced from grass-fed cattle that has been cooked in boiling water for no less than 12 hours. Incorporate black pepper and turmeric for enhanced inflammation relief effects, or add a bit of lemon for taste and nutrient uptake. To create your own simply simmer bones with apple cider vinegar, carrot, celery. Let the onion and garlic sit for a duration of 12 to 24 hours. Remove the liquid and keep in a glass container vessels. Bone broth offers additional benefits, more than mere sustenance. To achieve your strength seems to go beyond mere appearances remarkable in theory. It resolves the structure enveloping your muscles. Indeed, when the situation arises, it proves effective. This soothing, comforting drink could be the initial important move toward recovery, your influence. If you're a senior dealing with the effects of getting older in your joint, spine, or hold, quinoa is a nutritious grain that is often praised for its health benefits. Places fifth. Even though it resembles grains, in terms of its look, quinoa is technically a seed, and one of the most comprehensive in the world, derived from plants' proteins. Quinoa offers two primary benefits for older adults experiencing muscle loss. To begin with, in contrast to other plant-based foods, it includes all 9 essential amino substances your body requires to build muscle. Additionally, it contains significant amounts of magnesium and iron, and phosphorus, which are essential minerals that assist in the production of energy, the muscle contraction, and the provision of oxygen to your cells. This is especially important during the period of 60. Given the processes of energy conversion and blood flow gradually reduce the majority of carbohydrates and grains merely offer quinoa. Offers you carbohydrates crucial elements for recovery nutrients and sustenance. A 2022 study that was released in the Journal of Gerontology discovered that elderly individuals who consumed 1 portion of quinoa daily rather than processed carbs enhanced their lower limb strength and stability by 22% during an 8-week period. Those individuals also noted enhancements in digestive health and reduced energy losses. Alongside the amino acid profile of quinoa analysis, investigators ascribed the results related to the fiber in grains, which reduces persistent inflammation and helps maintain balanced blood sugar levels, both of which may hinder muscle recovery. Wash the quinoa thoroughly under cold water to remove natural saponins, which may result in bloating and resentment. Next, prepare quinoa in a blend of 1 part water or low-sodium nourishing liquid. Once the liquid is taken, in which typically requires about 15 minutes or so, bring to a boil, then reduce the heat to a let it cook gently and cover it. For additional beneficial effects, you can pair it with steamed vegetables and fresh herbs or a drizzle of olive oil once it's finished cooking. If you're in the mood for something a bit sweeter, you can also utilize it as a foundation for your morning meal bowls featuring almond milk, cinnamon, or fruits. The key is to sustain equilibrium, vitality, and clarity. Quinoa is best utilized when ingested often, even in small quantities. It's not about overloading on protein your health. Ultimately, it boils down to nourishing your muscles with wholesome nutritional intake each day. Furthermore, quinoa offers a pure source of energy that maintains your strength without increasing weight, that is suitable for older adults trying to change the quiet decline happening in their arms, lower limbs, and central body. Sardines rank as the 4th product. Even though they are small, sardines have a significant influence on the well-being of muscles of older adults. These small aquatic creatures are abundant in calcium, protein, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids. Every one of these is crucial for the healing, restoration, and enhancing the resilience of older muscles, because it not only encourages strength development, but also assists in reducing the ongoing mild inflammation that hinders the recovery of older individuals' the muscles. The blend of protein and omega-3 fatty acids are especially important. Sardines rank among the top choices for nutrition, preserving muscle strength as one ages of 60, even though the majority of individuals regard them as nourishment for the mind or the heart. A study from 2021 published in Clinical Nutrition assessed older individuals who consumed sardines and various oily fish several times each week. When looking at people who did not consume fish, those individuals' physical power and mobility improved by 28% following 12 weeks. The elevated levels of vitamin D supported skeletal wellness and endocrine function equilibrium, both of which are crucial for preserving your physical vitality and movement. As you grow older, alongside the omega-3 fatty acids, helped enhance muscle protein synthesis occurred in the presence of protein. Coenzyme Q10 and selenium, which are discovered in sardines, assist in promoting cellular energy, the small force vegetation that energizes your muscle cells and maintain your momentum. To achieve the best results, prepare sustainably sourced sardines in water or olive oil instead of soybean oil or condiments that contain a lot of salt and additives. They can be included in a salad or served whole. Grain bowl, blend them into a spread with enjoying avocado with herbs or savoring them as they are of the container with lemon juice. Consider incorporating chopped onion condiment or garlic to offset the dominant taste. Begin with a single can of sardines 2 or 3 times a week if you're just starting out, them ideally as part of a gentle mealtime or post-exercise. Sardines are affordable and packed with nutrients and prepared for consumption. Nature's strength prays in a package. Furthermore, this little fish offers authentic nourishment with real results for seniors who are struggling to maintain resilience without taking medications or combining powders. Sardines might have the potential to alter the path of your existence if you've experienced noticing a drop in your vitality and physical strength. Seaweed is ranked 3. One of the most overlooked approaches for addressing sarcopenia in older adults is seaweed, which may not be the initial dish that comes to mind when you consider the process of developing muscle. Seaweed's remarkably elevated levels of iodine, calcium, magnesium, and sources of protein derived from plants, each of which is delivered in a straightforward manner that is easy for older bodies to take in, is what contributes to that efficient. As the thyroid controls your bodily functions, vitality, and the speed at which your body heals injuries tissues, including muscle, iodine is especially important for maintaining thyroid wellness. Muscle deterioration escalates with thyroid performance, diminishes with age. Seaweed assists in transforming that. Older adults who ingested small amounts of consumable seaweed each day for 10 weeks was the focus of a study from 21 that appeared in Marine Medications. Participants reported enhancements, equilibrium, reduced oxidative strain indicators, and a 24% improvement in muscle energy output at the conclusion of the study. This was ascribed by investigators to the distinctive blend of amino acids and trace minerals present in sea vegetation, especially magnesium and potassium, that assist in the functioning of nerve cells and muscle contractions, and water within cells' equilibrium. This holds significance due to dehydrated muscle fibers do not advance. They decrease in size. The utmost seaweeds that promote muscle health include dolce, wakame, and nori. In the section dedicated to Asian cuisine of your grocery establishment, or at the very least, wellness shops, you can acquire them dehydrated in layers or granules. Once every 24 hours, incorporate a teaspoon of crushed seaweed into your grain-based meals, vegetable mixes, or broths for optimal advantages. Nori sheets are capable of can serve as wraps for tuna or egg salad, or consumed as a delightful treat. If you're unfamiliar with seaweed, consider trying it with citrus nutty oil or a slight reduction soy sauce to enhance it further, acceptable and wellness-focused. Seaweed is rich and packed with essential elements while being low in caloric content. It keeps your cells ready for development. Instead of diminishing safeguards, it influences your body's metabolic rate. This sea plant might be the missing segment for senior individuals who believe that their vitality is diminishing despite their nutrition. It's small enough to fit into any routine, bright and comprehensive nutrients, yet it possesses significant strength to assist in reclaiming what has been lost over the years. To make certain that you don't overlook anything further, if you enjoy content like this, please activate notifications. Show your support by subscribing and liking the video if you have found it pleasant up to this point. 2. Seeds from pumpkins. Even though they are small, pumpkin seeds are rich in the specific nutrients that support aging muscles require. Abundant in protein, iron, and zinc, magnesium, and powerful antioxidants. They encourage resilience recovery and hormonal equilibrium, all of which swiftly decline over time. Pumpkin seeds' ability to assist both strength, the relationship between function and testosterone levels, is significant, especially advantageous for older individuals struggling muscle loss. Individuals of all genders notice a decrease in testosterone following the age of 60, and this decrease is intimately linked with muscular muscle wasting. 2 of the most plentiful elements in pumpkin seeds, along with zinc and magnesium, provide support in restoring hormonal balance and sustain a more growth-oriented state in which your body can evolve rather more than simply lose. A nutrition study from 2022 assessed elderly individuals who consumed a small serving of pumpkin seeds each day. Individuals noted a decrease in feelings of fatigue and muscle cramps following 12 weeks, and there was a noticeable enhancement in their lower body strength by 27%. The blend of essential elements and plant-based protein, as per the scientists, improved the standard of rest and reduced muscle spasms during the night, both of which are essential for muscle recovery. Furthermore, tryptophan, which increases serotonin and encourages profound restorative rest, during which growth hormone is naturally released, is part of these seeds. Take 1 to 2 teaspoons of raw, consuming unsalted pumpkin seeds each day to enjoy the optimal advantages. They are consumable. Straight as a light evening treat, mixed into a smoothie, or added as a topping over a creamy dairy product. Immerse them in water with a touch of skepticism for the whole evening to enhance uptake. Next, wash thoroughly and gently pat dry prior to use. This reduces phytic acid, which can inhibit the uptake of nutrients. A luxurious earthy flavor taste can also be enhanced without depleting the essential nutrients through the roasting process, them gently over low heat. Avoid commercially available pumpkin seed snacks that are excessively flavored or oily, as these dismiss the advantages to well-being. Nutritional support for muscle development in the form of crushed pumpkin seeds. They are on the shelf, reliable, require no preparation, and just require rinsing or roasting. This makes them perfect for older adults who require efficient and straightforward methods for upkeep, maintaining muscular well-being consistently. This one small seed holds the promise to gently reverse greater damage than any one treatment ever might for anyone who is feeling fatigued, lacking vitality, or a decreased pace of healing. Initially, location eggs. The egg is a source of nourishment that should be fundamental to any senior's muscle recovery plan. Within, in addition to being one of the foremost thorough and easy-to-reach protein sources, it also includes leucine and an amino acid that promptly triggers the creation of muscle protein. This is the method through which your body regenerates muscle that has sustained injury from activity tension or the passage of time. Furthermore, your body needs additional leucine after the age of 60 to begin the identical repair procedure that it was previously obtained from fewer. Eggs are highly effective because concerning this, they offer you more than just protein. They support your body with the indication it requires to start restoration without changing their physical activity regimens. Individuals of advanced age who experienced 2 consuming whole eggs daily for breakfast observed a 41% rise in the synthesis of muscle proteins over a span of 10 weeks, based on a 2 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Medicine Dietary Health. When compared to the control, the group showed that the participants also demonstrated greater improvements in walking pace and equilibrium. It was not the nutrient that made the distinction. It was a straightforward task. Easy-to-eat snack that included leucine nutrients such as vitamin D, B vitamins, and choline nutritious fats. Consume 1 or 2 eggs within 90 minutes after waking up to enhance the advantages of muscle regeneration. Any the approach will be effective regardless of whether it is scrambled, poached, or boiled, but remain avoiding cooking them in butter or oil high in saturated fat. For the additional benefits of anti-inflammatory lipids, choose pasture-raised or omega-3 enhanced eggs if feasible. If you require a more substantial option, provide them with a piece of whole grain bread or leafy greens, nutrient-rich produce. Furthermore, please ensure that you include the egg yellow. The bulk of the essential nutrients live there, including choline, which enhances recollection, another aspect that declines over time and affects the connection between muscles and nerves operation. Eggs can be cooked in a short period and are quite acceptable valued. Supplements and detailed explanations. Preparations are not required for them. Furthermore, they provide older adults experiencing sarcopenia the singular aspect that many older individuals significantly need. An indication that is sufficiently robust to initiate reviving what has been diminished. Select this meal if you can only choose one element from the complete inventory. Due to eggs could potentially be the best method to recover your vitality, self-sufficiency, and enthusiasm. If you find yourself losing any of those aspects, you now realize that growing older isn't the only element leading to muscle loss. What your muscles aren't getting the concern. Numerous seniors encounter a reduction in vitality attributed to nutrition shortcomings rather than the passage of time. However, these 8 foods, they are beyond simply beneficial. They are designed to be energy for muscles. They fight against inflammation. They initiate the recovery journey, and they regain the vitality you thought was lost has been irretrievably lost. Which dish captured? Did you catch someone by surprise today? Provide me with the feedback below. Beginning this evening, I would appreciate knowing what you are incorporating in the food you consume. Press the subscribe button and activate alerts if you desire additional updates clear and based on evidence, provided advice on maintaining strength after 60. We are maintaining our strength. Our cognitive abilities are on the rise. What is on your plate is where your recovery commences. Don't hesitate to provide a feel free to reach out if you have any questions or I would like to share your personal encounters. Thank you for your attention.